this streaming just to force his window, yes. Top, I don't care. Kinda sucks that there's a bar in the first place, but you know, whatever. Anyway, I think this is good. Yes, Rail, you are first. Congratulations. Okay, so what is the? Where's my stream link? Let's go. Let's go to open a new tab. Okay, yeah, let's go to my. Come on, Bubby. Come on, let me in my channel, Bubby. I want to get to my channel, Bubby. My channel. So yeah, force a stream. Okay, so let's announce this to everyone. My server. Okay, so that should be good then. Close window. And probably gonna want to close this. Okay, let's take it from. Shit, let me. Shit. Okay, let me connect to my Wi-Fi. Wait, you got a server and you ain't telling me SMA? I'm pretty sure I've posted it in the Twip squad before. Yeah, just go take a look in, what's it called? Fuck, that's what I've been forgetting to put in the description in most of my newer videos. Go look back. I have like a video where I announced I had a Discord. Just go back there and go take a look. What's up, True Blue?
No.
No? Alright, cool. Say something, please.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you. Cool. So. Alright, so there we go. Now let's turn this shit off. We want to amaze some people when they come in. What's up, Insane King? Public service announcement. Things to avoid doing to your server when astronaut. If you are not sure what you want to order, that's fine. Your server understands this could be a life-changing decision. But you don't keep them waiting at your table while you decide. This goes also for... Okay. Okay, so just be polite. Alright. Alright, let me just text. I don't know what else to say to that. Hello, Hypersonic. Okay. Alright, so there's 4 people watching right now. How you been, True Blue? I haven't talked to you in a little while.
I've been busy with school and dying.
Oh, that's true. Are you
Yeah.
graduate? Do you guys graduate in winter over there? Because your winter is technically our summer.
No, we graduate during your winter.
Okay. That's right. It's like actually different season. This is fucking weird.
Sonic, Eggman's forces are surging into the city.
Hemispheres.
We need you here now.
Hold on, Tails.
Oh, let me know how the audio is, by the way, guys. Like the music, Actually, let me turn this down.
Plymouth, turn your graphic settings up. What are you doing?
The graphic settings are all the way up. But give me a minute. I'm about to fucking shock these fools. Hold up. Give me a second. All right, let me turn up the volume on my media player. I don't want to turn it too high. Oh, that's fine. We had a fucking argument about anime in the server. Yes, they did. They had an argument about anime in the server.
We don't have time to lose. Right. Better kick things up a notch.
So I gotta wait till I get to the bridge to show you guys what I got in store. Oh boy.
Yeah, look at the size of that thing. I guess all kinds of things show up when your neighborhood turns into a desert. You know it's gonna be insured.
I hope you download the free Supersonic DLC before it becomes paid.
Uh-oh. I think I might be a little late.
Uh-oh.
Alright, y'all ready for this? Watch this. Alright, you see that? Bam. Ain't nobody getting past
This is
this.
it for Green Hill, so the city must be close. Let's get ready.
Might take a few minutes to see it on the stream, but I don't care. Nah, there it is. There it is. People can see it now. Woo, boy. Alright, there we go. Sonic looks like actually fucking Sonic. Look at his colors. He looks like an actual fucking thing. Yes, my server is called the Litter Box. Do you know what my name is? I think it makes a little sense. Come on, Rel. Don't be like this. Alright, so...
Wait a minute, is that Sonic Hero Sonic?
No, this is 06 Sonic.
Of course. It's hard to distinguish the two because they are Plymouth, freaking Premi Doremi's favorite games.
Automation is great. I'm being sarcastic. I'm sorry, it's too easy. I forgot you're not a dog. Yeah, see? Come on, Rel. The amount of viewers in this chat amounts to more value than I'll ever have. That's called self-deprecating humor. I learned it from the Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter.
Uh-oh.
Fuck. I need to get myself a DualShock 4. The fucking PS3 triggers are horrible. That's my biggest complaint. Yeah, the shading. It's what's it called? I have both the Ultra Graphics mod on and this fucking external program called Reshade. So it's like double.
Oh, okay, that's why things looked a little weird in Green Hill. Okay.
Yeah, in Green Hill it doesn't really look that good. I was trying to play with the settings there, but like here in Chemical Plant, Prison Hall, other places, it looks pretty good. I like it, so I'm sticking with it. And at the very least, Sonic's colors are like corrected. You know what I mean? They're not like light blue and fucking yellow.
Uh-oh. But Sonic is Japanese, therefore he's Asian, therefore...
Uh-oh. You're insulting my people.
They're my people too.
Will I pronounce it people or people?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
All quiet at the launch pad for now. Grab a shuttle before they sound the alert.
I forgot how long this song is. What is a Sound Horizon song? They're usually long. Yeah, y'all don't really know. This is my first time. I haven't beaten the game yet, just because I only like just recently got the actual PC port. I've been doing I've had the Switch port for the most part, but there are like Sonic games on sale, and like most of the games I don't care about having on PC, but like Forces specifically for the modding support, I got it, and I've never played Episode 2, so I got Sonic 4 Episode 2 as well. But other than that, everything is saying Mario is Mexican. Yes, that is correct. Can you confirm that, True Blue?
Yeah, because I'm Mexican as well.
Mexican as well. How many things are you? Just Asian and Mexican? You just happen to be those two at the same time?
Yeah.
Alright.
But soon when we learn that Monocryptic's black, I'm gonna be black.
People with two races don't exist, True Blue. Come on, you gotta get with this. I thought Mario was black. That's like saying you thought Jesus was black. You're wrong. Jesus was the Silver Surfer.
Oh.
Okay, so forgot there's music that shouldn't be here. That's on here. It's from some bad stuff. There we go. This is good. It's a little hard to see with it here in fucking like I like it a lot better, but it's a little hard to see. It's probably be better in something that wasn't a platformer. Ooh. I think I can manage. This is a good challenge. It's like a nighttime mode, pretty much. I can't wait to see how this shit looks in Luminous Forest, actually. There you go, boy.
They've made a total mess of this place.
That's a good It's probably gonna look like shit, classic Green Hill, honestly, because like it looked like fucking garbage in modern Green Hill too. So I think Green Hill in general is just not gonna look good, except for like the interior of Arsenal Pyramid. But like that's more akin to something. What's it called? It's more akin to some shit like this hall or whatever. So. Yeah, I think we only got to network terminal currently in this game. Okay, well, classic Sonic's colors are a little screwed up, but again, he's got no yellow skin. He's got like a baby blue. Yes, this is the third My Hero opening, I'm pretty sure.
Hello. Oh, it's Burger.
Hello, Burger.
Plain Burger.
Figured I'd hop in for a bit.
Hell yeah, buddy. It's been a while. When was the last time we did this? Right after the Sonic Forces debate?
Thanks
In
to
the crypt, which he is no longer in.
Oh yeah. I think that was.
I don't know.
When was the Sonic Forces debate? Was that like late? That was late October, wasn't it?
I think so.
Wow, it's been almost a fucking year. Jesus Christ. Oh, ew,
Dude, that was
My
back-
Hero. If it makes you feel better, Yoshi, I don't watch it. I just know the songs. And you can have good songs and be a garbage anime. Example, look at the fucking, what's it called? The Fiesta and Fairy Tail.
I mean, yeah.
The entirety of Fairy Tail, really.
Man, I remember the Sonic Forces debate. That was when people actually defended forces.
Of course. I don't even defend forces anymore. Well, that's not entirely true. I do defend forces to some degree, but for the like, cause like I don't think it's a steaming pile of shit. I don't think this is the definition of mediocrity either. But at the same time, I realize now that there are problems with the game. But for the most part, I can still have fun with it and everything. It's definitely not my favorite, but honestly, Unleash isn't really my favorite anymore. So. I mean, I still.
Oh,
love the
really?
game. Yeah. For the most part, it's really weird because gameplay-wise, I like how Shadow like feels the same but different, and also on the edgy fuck. But like at the same time, I feel like 06 had a lot of better ideas, but Unleash was also the most polished. So there's a lot of sort of conflict between what's my favorite. And then Black Knight was just fucking cool.
Right.
That's kind of weird. Okay, so who's here? We got Burger, we got True Blue, and who else?
That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, I think it's just us for now.
Oh. I don't know what it's doing to your voice thing, because like you sound different. Yes, Hypersonic, there is a link to the Discord server. Go look through my uploads, because I don't have it on me right now. And look, there'll be a video that says like Discord on it or whatever, and you can just go there. There'll be a link, and you can join it. Remember when you thought Forces was the best Sonic game, Yoshi? Remember that? Hi, Cheese. Don't be trying to come at me when you had it above what I had. Perfect ending to this. Oh yeah, it did. You're right. I didn't even like notice that. Meanwhile, League of Legends music starts playing at the end. I like the, excuse me? Shut up, bitch. I saw you talk about it. Don't be like that, buddy. Come on. H is best letter. It's true. My Unleash sensor went off. It comes on when someone says, oh yeah, that's right, Rel's here. I kind of, I don't really process that until he says something like that. I just have like my phone sort of sitting down on the monitor stand while I play the game. Oh boy. I do love how this looks though.
I'm not watching the stream, so I don't know what you're looking at. I'm gonna pull it up on a separate device.
You're looking at Zavok, the greatest Sonic villain to ever exist.
In all the
Honestly,
different
he's
things are based
probably
on-
better than a lot of these other villains we've been getting, I'm not gonna lie.
In the all of the Deadly
Especially-
Six are based on the same villain, which is bad. I mean, demon thing or whatever you're saying.
Okay, what it was is they were based off a Japanese demon legend called the Oni, and the idea was, which was kind of like they're kind of based off Onis and ogres at the same time. So, oh, we got goofy movie music playing in the back. It's a good thing they can't hear it that much. I'm not gonna get copyrighted, buddy. Okay, anyway.
Nice.
But what happens is, it's like Oni and Ogre, right? And they said the design philosophy, I imagine this is something either Sean or Izuka said in an interview. I wouldn't know for sure, though. Because it doesn't really cite anything, but it does, like, say the interview, and, like, based off how the Deadly Six are, it kind of makes sense for them to do that. I mean, it's still stupid, but it makes sense that that was their philosophy, is what I'm saying. But, they were all based off a single word, so I can only imagine it was good villain, girl, crazy dude, old man.
Well, they were pretty generic personality-wise.
Yeah, fat guy, and my son who killed himself the other night. I imagine that's how it happened. Pull up this group. Yeah, you're dead ass, buddy. You got standout going on in the background. Here we go. All the way to the end. Stand out. No, I'm good. Alright. I love the way the soles of Sonic shoes look really sick. They had like an actual fucking design.
Yeah, they have like a bit more detail, I think.
Yeah. I wish they did something because for some reason, for modern Sonic shoes, they always had that shape in the back. I don't know if they ever did anything with it, but to me, I always thought it should be like this red sort of, you know, the sort of like transparent shoe plastic you might have to sort of accessorize a shoe. I always thought it should be that, but for some reason it's just the sole material. Yeah. No Zappy Daddy. Kirby's better than Sonic. Uh-oh. Let's get Kirby reset mod. What's my favorite Forces level? Well, probably still Network Terminal, though I think I've played Metropolitan Highway a little more. I'm not sure.
Maybe No Space for me? I'm not sure.
No Space is pretty good. The only thing I don't like about No Space is that, like, it is very open, yes, but a lot of paths you end up taking end up, like, sort of just taking you backwards to a path you could have reached, like, 2 seconds ago. But,
yeah.
Like, I do appreciate how open it is in general, so I can pass it on that. And for the most part, I like how, like, Network Terminal sort of had, like, these paths really hidden, and you had to really observe this
you actually had to slide.
Yeah, you had to observe the small bits of the level design, really realize, because when you look at the spring near the beginning of the interior section, the spring that's just kind of sitting on the ceiling behind that platform, you kind of take a look and it's like, that's a little weird place to place it, you know what I mean? And then you can actually slide in, and boom.
Yeah.
I like Death Egg Robot because it signified the end of the game.
I was really confused because, like, I thought they were going to rehash the Death Egg Robot, and I was like, oh, they're going to rehash it. And then it wasn't the Death Egg Robot, and then I was like, well, why did they say it wasn't?
I don't know why they used the name Death Egg Robot. For the most part, I really like the design of, like, both of them. So I feel like they could have done with, like, at least a different name. And I feel like it's sort of a name that was sort of...
Should it be Mega Armor Wisp?
You mean the Mega Wisp armor, dumbass?
Oh yeah, because they did that thing where they did the same toss again.
Yeah, but they could do something like a little grittier. For the most part, a lot of Forces has some issues that Shadow has as far as the tone goes, in that it doesn't really what's it called? It doesn't really push itself. Shadow is like edgy, but it's not dark. Like, that's what like a lot of people say, like, oh, Shadow is way too dark, but it's like it's more like a really cheap sort of edgy feel. So I feel like they could have done a lot more with that if they just pushed it to like maybe even probably teen, because like I don't know, M seems like a little bit of a stretch for Sonic, especially like with how the style is and everything. But
I think teen would be a good balance.
I'd say teen is pretty good because for the most part, I'd say like 06 was E10. But, and like, so if they really pushed Shadow's tone, it would be worse than 06 as far as like how, what's it called? I guess a little more aggressive and darker. So for the most part, that would probably reach a teen rating. But then ESRB was like, oh, we added a 10 at one of our existing ratings. They were like, oh, we have to do this. It was just stupid. sense. Imagine a fucking rated.
More kids will be able to buy it because it won't be teen and their parents won't refuse.
Mortar Canyon's pretty nice. Mortar Canyon's way too short though. That's my biggest issue. I like the design, but it doesn't last for shit.
Yeah.
I don't think Egg
Plus,
Gate
like,
is the best stage. I feel like Egg Gate is actually the most linear aside from like Sunset Heights and what's it called?
Linear.
Lost Valley. Like Egg Gate might be a little more involved, but because it's like so very like the movements are all very what's the word for it? It's not generic. It's not formulaic either. It's something like I guess we'll use formulaic. The movements are very predictable. You know exactly how you're supposed to move each time. Whereas, like in these other levels, even if they're a little more linear, there's a little bit more you can do with it. But Egg Gate, the way it uses like springs and platforms and everything, it doesn't do it for me.
I mean, there's that one part where it's like the 3 different paths, but other than that, it's like pretty linear. Plus, like, I feel like it would have been better if the spaceship thing was like an actual platforming section instead of just a quick time event.
Oh yeah, that shit would have been fucking cool.
Yeah.
For the most part, my biggest issue is like it's not my biggest issue, but one of my biggest issues, of course, is simply just how it looks. And it's not like the Hedgehog Engine 2 is like incapable, and if anyone were to say so, I'd fucking slap them with my penis. But it's that they deliberately chose an art style where half the shit doesn't look like it's supposed to. Like most of the metal stuff doesn't really look like metal, and when it does, it's like all the extremes of metal. Either it's extremely rough or it's like extremely smooth. So it doesn't really work too well. You can only tell it's metal based off the texture, which is shit you would do in a PS2 game.
Yeah.
Metal's not the best example. I think they did like do half bad with metal, but for the most part, anything like all the dielectrics, like all the non-metal, I fucked up. I did message retracted. Apparently. Oh, I'm here. I'm back in the double boost section apparently. I thought I hit that checkpoint before. Anyway. Spider-Man character. Tails gets killed by Chaos Zero. I'm curious what Inferno Kit was trying to say before this thing.
You just have to keep this up. Bingo, found a way in.
You should be able to get into
9 viewers. I like this. It's because I'm playing Sonic Forces and not an old game like Generations. This is the crowd.
Why don't you just play Team Sonic Racing?
How would you just get Team Sonic Racing? Australia gets all this fucking games early, even though they only did it like once. I'm surprised this is running at a nice frame rate considering, what's it called?
Graphics mod.
Yeah, I got the Ultra Graphics mod and the reshade at the same time, and I figured that would have like really dipped the FPS in launch, but I guess not. This feels a lot smoother to play than the Switch version. I don't mean like just with like the FPS, but it feels like the actual turning is a lot easier to control. It's weird. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's the controller. I don't know. Maybe the PS3 controller is meant for actual gameplay, and everyone else is just a head. That's probably not the reason, but you know, whatever. I like that dream. And Classic Sonic gets Izuka to enslave him for this game, to force him to be in this game.
What?
That's one way to put it.
I mean, they just wanted to like bag classic things and give them a reason to play the game. Even though Mania exists.
I guess so. Ooh, this shit looks fucking beautiful. Oh my god, I love it. This is how this game should have looked. What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Were you able to look in the stream?
Oh, you're on what's it called? Luminous Forest, right? Or am I behind?
No. That's where I am right now. That's what I'm saying. awesome. It looks so much better than all this stuff.
I know some people were like, "Oh, it's like a Silent Forest with casinos in it." So I mean, I don't know if I think it was bad based on that. But some people were like saying that was a bad thing.
I don't think that makes it look bad. I think it makes it seem less original than it could be, but I don't think it makes it like visually look bad. I still think it looks nice. What the only real issue I have is that it doesn't make any sense. Like, why is he building a casino here and then bombing the fuck out of the entire environment?
Yeah.
That shit doesn't make any sense. I do like generally how it looks. It's a very visually pleasing sort of stage, but at the same time,
Yeah, I thought it looked good.
it just doesn't make sense based off of it. That's all. But something I wish they did is like an idea I had in mind, where it was like he was artificially sort of like constructing the forest and the pathways and stuff, so you'd have like those log half pipes. You would have those like kind of swinging around with cranes and stuff, and it looks like an unfinished sort of architectural project rather than something he's trying to like attack. He's more so ruining and reforming the forest into something of his own. Which I feel makes like a lot more sense and is just generally pretty cool to look at. I think we were talking about this like a while ago, but like we haven't really gotten like a construction sort of themed stage in Sonic. The closest we've gotten is Planet Wisp, I think, and even then it was just a factory. So. See if we turn this off. This is how it looks like with it off. How it looks like with it on.
Oh yeah, time to beat Infinite even though he lost to Silver. Or Silver lost to him.
Hell yeah, buddy. And Silver can kick my shit in whenever the fuck he wants. The only reason I'm not dead is because random bullshit always saved me. And then, when I was finally alone, he was on my side. Big oof. So how is Silver in the world now? Is it going off the Sonic Rivals canon?
Probably.
I think in the Forces comics they released, they like said that he knew that like Eggman was gonna destroy the world, and then he went back in time. But like in the actual game, they never explained it. He's just there.
Well, that makes sense, but for the most part, Knuckles knew who Silver was, and it was a very like in the comic, Knuckles knew who Silver was, and it was a very standard sort of engagement. So he must have known him from somewhere. So, but 06 was entirely retconned, and everybody.
I mean, his first non-06 appearance, I think, was Rivals, and I don't think they retconned it. So
Yeah, they didn't retcon Rivals, but it seems like a weird game to just make canon, I guess. Because it's definitely not a main game. But like, what are you gonna do?
And they just couldn't bother writing in more plot.
I guess so.
poor Silver dude, always going to have to come back to save his world every time.
He usually does with like the tag, like with the avatar next to him. He was like winking at, or like he was like nodding his head towards someone. He's like, "Good job, buddy," but there's nobody there. Where's Sonic in a crisis and he can no longer has to.
Man, did he get second place in Smash? Is that why he's clapping so much?
Uh-oh. He's looking at this. Classic Sonic is a slave to Azuka. Hashtag free class.
That's a great way of putting it.
That's why I did that skit at the end of my last video. That shit was too easy. Alright, let's see how Green Hill looks with Classic Green Hill. Because I know this shader mod makes it look kind of weird.
Green Hill, Green Hill.
It actually looks a lot better. Okay. So why does Sonic, Classic Sonic, turn into a great ball of shiny, polished plastic whenever he does a fucking spin dash or anything of the sort?
I don't know. It's just like his aura or something. I fucking know.
Like, it's like what's it called? I know. Oh, let me switch the music up.
That's how they do in the classic games, bro.
Got some cool, yeah, like there was that what's it called? In the classic games, there was a sort of like particle. Like the way it was shaded made it seem like he was very shiny, right? But Sonic sort of consistently look like that every time. So, but like now they're giving Sonic, classic Sonic, the same materials they would give to Modern Sonic, which is fine. They make a lot more sense as materials go. But then it looks like he's like a mirror ball that's tinted blue.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
This is Green Hill, right? Something is wrong.
I don't know. I know some people who just don't even like the way he looks in 3D in general. So, rip.
For the most part, I feel like there are improvements they could definitely make to his 3D model. And I have seen like the Toei models before, and I'm not one to be like, oh my god, Toei is godly Sonic style, but like at the same time, I feel like it did look a lot better because it felt like it had a lot more attitude to it, but it did keep the sort of classic proportions that it used to. So
Yeah, I mean, I was
literally
just shitting on Toei in your server like a few minutes ago. So
yeah, for the most part, it's more so just how like you see it fucking everywhere, which is that's the main issue. But like the actual visual itself looks nice. I feel like it's got a really nice style to it. And
yeah.
my ideal is sort of OVA Sonic. No, I'm not using a physics mod. No, I don't need that shit. How are they even being communicated to though? I know they have radios or something, but we can literally see them spinning and running and shit with no radio in sight. Well, how do they keep Chaos Emeralds in their ass, but it's not in their ass?
Well, they just pull it out of their ass.
Of course. Like with Silver.
They probably just put the radios in their asses. I mean,
Yeah.
like they can hear you.
With Silver, I could see like if you can fit like one Chaos Emerald in his fur, that would be like a cute little Easter egg. Someone's just like, what the fuck? What do you pull it out of your fur? He's like, come on, please, don't be doing this to me. My mom's home.
I mean, they would always get the emeralds out of their asses, but like I love how in 06 you can literally see them like reach into their asses and pull it out.
Their ass is where they reach.
Oh man, time for the Eggman boss. My own genius scares me sometimes. I'm so smart that I even managed to attach a chainsaw to my Eggmobile.
I wouldn't expect you to understand. Hello, I am the Extra. I was in a game that was good, and then I was in a game that wasn't as good, and now I'm here. I'll be in the next one too.
Wow, as the game quality decreases, the Egg Dragoon boss fight quality also decreases.
It also keeps the Egg Dragoon. I fucking love the Egg Dragoon fight. I like the one in Generations too, though.
Yeah.
Because like the one in Unleashed is the Werehog, so it's like not really entirely comparable.
Yeah.
Aha! That is called stratagem.
I mean, in one fight, you're punching the shit out of him and doing QTs, and at least it looks cool. And in the next one, you're kind of like boosting into him and stuff, and it's not as cool, but it's still kind of cool. And in this one, you're freaking flinging garbage at it.
Bro, I love when Sonic grabs him and fucking just... Yeah, like and Unleashed, I love when he grabs him and just throws him right the fuck out of the Egg Dragoon. I love that shit.
And now we're just throwing garbage at him.
Yeah, pretty much. Not even throwing garbage, just kind of tapping like fucking random metal balls that happen to be in the ground somehow. The Chaos Emeralds get like absorbed into their bodies and are stored in like their heart, chest area. Well, if they visually showed that,
that's
I would
wrong.
be fine with that. Like if
No, they shove it right into their ass, man.
that would be like a cool thing, because like the Chaos Emeralds do have like their own power and stuff, so I feel like that would be a nice way to explain it, but you'd have to do something visually with that. This boss fight should have been a Rush 3DS Bio-Lizard style to fight. I like the 3DS Bio-Lizard. I think the SA2 Bio-Lizard is cooler, but I like the 3DS Bio-Lizard. And that's the only compliment SA2 is getting today.
Right.
I'm gonna lie, I think I like the Edge of fight in Unleashed more than Generations. Yeah, I'd say that. For the most part, I just kind of prefer the Werehog to the boost in general. I don't hate the boost at all. I mean...
In terms of, like, pure gameplay, I don't really haven't decided, but I think in terms of, like, the spectacle and, like, the atmosphere and stuff, I think the Unleashed one is a lot better.
For sure.
Plus, I'm a filthy Werehog defender, so, you know. Okay, well maybe not defender, but I guess just liker.
I would be more so the defender there. But I don't think the Werewolf is bad at all, and I feel like it's kind of ridiculous to say.
So different and unfitting for Sonic, sure. Bad, I don't think
Yeah.
that's a fair assessment, personally.
Yeah, I mean like.
Your opinion, but at the same time, I definitely think it's really,
Yeah, I mean, like, it was executed better than, like, I expected it was going to be. Like, there's a lot more combos and stuff than, like, you'd think, well, the Wii version is kind of just shallow, where you spam the same combo, but, like, the HD version isn't as, like, the HD version has a lot of moves, and, I mean, the platforming, I kind of liked it.
For the most part, my biggest problem with Werehog is simply just that, what's it called? It's not that he's slow, it's not that he's Sonic, it's that they just don't really give you a reason to use all the, like, there's so many cool combos, but, like, you don't really need to use them that much. It's not, like, just one button mashing, like people tend to say, or at least that's not what I've experienced, but at the same time, like, there's only a couple standard combos. Like, I think my most used combo is, like, the fucking donkey kick combo, and that's, like, like, half of any move I've ever actually executed. It's so good. Don't the Chaos Emeralds just kind of spiritually pop out of their chest in cutscenes when Sonic is going super? Yeah, something like that, but when they actually grab for it, they pull it out of their ass. So, because I visit rule34.xxx, I'm going to say that it comes out of their ass.
I feel like the Werehog, well, it's a beat 'em up thing, so I don't know how much they really could have done, but I feel like the Werehog's movement could have been, like, better, because, like, I feel like there's a lot you can do with, like, the stretchy arms and stuff, other than just, like, grabbing stuff. And I think Some Call Me Johnny said this in his review.
Oh,
but, like, you watch, like, the Amy cutscene and, like, the Egg Dragoon cutscene, and he's, like, swinging all over the place, dude. And he's, like, doing all this cool acrobatic stuff. And I feel like the gameplay itself could have maybe used that. I don't know exactly how they could have done it, but, like,
I don't think the beat 'em up excuse applies. I'd say that's a perfectly valid critique, because if you look at something like PS4 Spider-Man, that's very much a beat 'em up, but they did something like that perfectly.
Yeah.
Movement is, like, a very important part of that game, but still beat 'em up.
Even like that new One Piece game, or whatever the hell. I mean, it looks pretty mediocre, but, like, in that game, you can also swing with stretchy arms, and that's, like, the one part of the game that actually looks pretty fun, and I feel like they could have done something like that.
Which One Piece game? You mean, like, a One Piece game or Jump Force?
Nah, like, the newest One Piece game.
World Seeker?
Yeah, that's the one. Because, like, I think the game looks pretty mediocre, but, like, the actual, like, movement, I think looks pretty fun, and I feel like they could have done something like that, maybe. Or, like, Spider-Man PS4.
I'm definitely gonna be picking up the One Piece game, because, like, that's, like, one of the only, the 3 big shonen that I even give a shit about. Like,
it's weird, because I think the game looks pretty mediocre, but, like, I want to get it anyway. Maybe just have, like, curiosity. I don't know the reason, but, like, I still want to get it, you know?
Right. For the most part, I do have One Piece game on the Wii, and it definitely could have some, like, improvements. But I've always been a fan of the One Piece universe in general, and I'm always willing to try new games for universes that I'm into, because they give me interesting. It's why I was willing to try Sonic Mania when I thought it was gonna just not be good at all, and it ended up just being okay to me. Like, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
And then it would also be why what's it called? I was willing to keep trying to do Super Mario Bros.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't always turn out for the better for me. Sometimes it ends up being a waste of money, but for the most part, I'd rather know that I don't like it rather than just assume I won't like it or will like it, you know what I mean? I don't like assuming that shit. That's why when people say just like, oh, don't get this game, it's a waste of money, I'm just be like, oh, I'm gonna decide that for myself. You can tell me your experience, but ultimately what I do.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like there are some things, like, when I bring this point up, I'm mainly talking about, like, controlling games and stuff, but, like, there's some stuff you can only really decide for yourself, you know?
Right, like, most people, since I'm playing it right now, a lot of people have the problem with the way the slide controls is it's Aqua Road, but I never really had issues with it. it's not like it's like super fluid or anything, but nothing ever screwed off. Yes, I'm recording off of my monitor. Why? Cartwheel and Unleashed. I didn't really like using the cartwheel. I didn't like how it controlled at all.
I mean, it might be useful for killing like one enemy, or maybe like two. But like, other than
it's
that,
nice for if they're surrounding you rather than all being in front of you. It's nice to move around and really get them to get some damage off on all of them. But there's another combo that just knocks them away completely, and it's on top of that, it's also just much simpler to execute. So I feel like there are better ways of going about things. For the most part, I feel like the cartwheel's not bad though. It gives you some nice speed if you need to like get the fuck away from something, but still need to kill something else. It's nice, but for the most part, I never use it that much. I didn't use the slam combo much either, where it's just like smacking the ground continuously. But I did.
oh yeah, I remember like in like most Unleashed trailers, that was the move that always show off because like looks super flashy and stuff. Like when I played the game, I like rarely used it.
It was like a move where you like, whoa, what the fuck, Sonic is just beating up these boys like fucking Fongo Cash. And then he just doesn't. You never really use it that much. There's a lot better, like a lot. Most of the big combos aren't really worth it, except for the ones where you interchange between square and triangle every two hits.
Yeah.
Those ones are really good. I tend to use those a lot, but for the most part, none of the combos really stay out of it.
Even like honestly, my only really two big issues with the Werehog are just the like swinging thing and like movement options we were talking about. But also like I feel like the aerial combat wasn't too good. I feel like if you look at something like Bayonetta, that game, like with the way its movement is, it like encourages you to like get guys in the air and stuff. But, like I don't know, the Werehog's aerial combat, just like there aren't many options to knock people into the air, and even when you're in the air, like the combos you can use are pretty limited.
Yeah, the combos you can't use are cool, but like there's just not enough of them. It's not as fluid of a combat system. You don't really have the sort of movement you get on the ground. Most of the time you're singling out only a couple enemies because that's just how you get them into the air. You know what I mean? But what is cool is my favorite thing to do is to beat the shit out of an enemy with like a really long combo that ends with an uppercut, and then like beat them down, and like before finishing whatever aerial combo I'm using, I actually instead press like circle so that I bring them all the way down and just slam them to everyone else. That shit is fun.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, this is the first Metropolis stage, so let's see how it looks in Metropolis.
Oh, the shader you're using, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
Time for Operation Big Wave. You surge forward and swing evenly away. I'm sick. What can that battle do without?
This is a cool level. I mean, it looks cool. Like the area.
This is one of my favorite levels of speedrun, for sure. There's a lot of ways to do shit. You gotta be really self-precise. There are a lot of levels that forces. Most of the most of the appeal of speedrunning forces doesn't really come so much from something like the actual level design. It comes from like sort of what's it called? Finding sort of exploits you can use, all the ways to cut the paths using what you have. There's a lot of cool features in the forces, but they don't really use it with the level design too much, and they sort of take out other things they didn't need to take out to have them. Like, but for the most part, I don't know why they relegated to wall jump to one level, because we know modern Sonic can use it based off of mods. When people just add him, they don't even do anything to Sonic himself. It's just like, oh, let's add him into Imperial Tower, and then suddenly he's able to fucking wall jump, so we know he can do it, but it's very specific. The drift I can kind of understand for how they were trying to implement the tag team, but I feel like that's a case of if the formula doesn't work, change the formula.
Yeah.
So while I understand it in one degree, I feel like there were ways to avoid it and still keep drifting. And again, I still stand by the fact that if you had good enough turning, you don't require the turning. You really don't. but at the same
Yeah,
time,
well,
if you're
the
not
drift-
gonna have good enough turning, you might as well have the drift for some sort of spectacle.
Yeah. Well, the drift really just exists because, like, the boost formula doesn't really have good turning. Like, the adventure games don't need it because, like, it's easier to turn and stuff. But, like, the boost games, I guess you need the extra help or something, I don't know.
Yeah, this is a lot. I could see why they did it. I'm gonna skip it for now. Honestly, I hate using this fucking drill with this controller. It's not the game. It's just the fact that the PS3 triggers are so fucking terrible. I hate that shit so much. I gotta do that shit in Metal Gear Solid 5 as well.
According to Rouge, there should be a database somewhere. We have to locate the building it's in. There's a lot of ground to cover, so just finding
I
it
think
will be
there
a
is some
chore.
different color correction things they can do. For the most part, one of my biggest problems, well, like how these art styles usually are, and like it's one thing to use very bright and vibrant colors. I feel like it's another thing to like because like when you put like a filmic pass, which is supposed to make colors seem more like
Much quiet is usually
real life, when you put that shit on this, it just ends up looking so much better by itself. So I feel like you gotta find that sort of balance between more realistic colors, but also making sure they aren't washed out either.
Yeah.
Unless it's a very specific case for like a certain level. Like I feel like the washed out look is like in Eggman Empire Fortress is like sort of a fucking point to it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like okay with that.
the water level is rising. Something must
Why
be
is Sonic so
triggering
slow?
it.
I fucked up. I very much
Just
fucked
bad
up.
physics.
Does he do that in the base game? I don't remember that
Todd,
happening.
you drowned.
But also at the same time, I didn't really do what I just tried to do in the base game either, so I'm not totally sure.
I mean, I thought you said you didn't have a physics mod on, right?
Yeah, I don't have the physics mod, so it can't be anything with a mod, but I don't know if it's the version or the way I'm controlling it because of this controller or something. I don't fucking know, dude. That was just weird. It was like, I know like the Forces Classic Sonic doesn't have very good physics, but that was something different. I don't really know what that was.
Yeah.
Damn, my viewer count's all down. That's upsetting.
Good.
I've always been saying stuff on my server. Let's take a look. Let's see, how many people got joined? It was just about. Okay. Sees JoJo's gay. Probably shouldn't have joined. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean, if Fizz wants to call everything gay, and then he mentions JoJo, which is actually gay, you know, I'm gonna oblige.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, like I said, it's extremely gay and extremely masculine. It's masculine people acting gay. I think that's a pretty good way to put it.
Masculinely gay. Okay. Oh, I'm on Guardian Rock. Oh, that's right, because I had the right stick camera control mod on, but for some reason that fucks
Oh,
up.
I didn't know that was a mod.
Yeah, what it does in Guardian Rock, it fucks up the QTE at the end. So instead of going through like a long chase sequence and then have the QTE shows up immediately. But so like if you don't do the QTE in time, you die. You know, even though the crab's just jumping in. But if you do the QTE in time, the whole ending animation plays and everything, but then you have like this moment where you're just running and you can't see where anything is at all. Just the camera's in this weird position, like for 10 seconds, and then you fall off the map, I guess, and you die. So you can't, physically can't. And the mod creators have said like they know it doesn't work, they tried their best, and like it ended up not working the way they wanted it to, so they just kind of stopped production on it.
Right.
Which is a shame, but at the same time, I can see what's going on. have brought the drill to this one, so it's like a lot easier.
I think like if he's like rushing at you and you drill him, it like stuns him or something.
Oh, it made me go back. Okay, I guess it was facing me backwards at the time. Okay. Let's try this again. I want to try to get a timer off of this. Oh, there we go. That was cool. That was actually pretty cool looking. I like that. I don't have the boost. I'm sorry.
Here goes, partner. When we join forces,
Here goes, partner.
Oh my god.
Let's have a shitty ass Eurobeat song playing while I'm doing this. Oh, it automatically pauses when I go to change the music. Okay. Alright, let's change our Unawakening float here.
Must it float away?
I'm getting some viewers back. Hello, buddies.
Nice.
There it is. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna beat Forces, and then well, maybe I'll do some side stuff. I'll 100% this again eventually, cause like.
Wait, you 100% at forces?
Yeah, what's it called? I 100%ed it on my Switch and everything, but I just got the PC port because it's on sale, so I gotta go through everything again. I want to 100% everything at the same time. You know, basic shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like how this looks in Green Hill. It's kind of hard to look at, honestly. Yeah, luckily I have a hotkey though. Yeah, there's a lot of visual effects that like look really good with Green Hill even still, but like for the most part, I don't know what specifically it is that's fucking it up. But I have to. Okay, I think we're fine.
just go wild and get their attention. Make as much noise as you can.
I forgot that'll like instantly kill you.
Just go wild and get their attention.
Don't push your luck too far, though.
Right.
Plus, make as much noise as you can.
Okay, I wasn't in the middle, so I still survived. I do want to see how this like ending cinematic looks. What's going on?
Time to head back.
I don't know. Like, I think it depends. If you're directly crushed by the middle of it, you'll die instantly. But if you just get hit by the edge of something, you're gonna go. It's very weird.
Can't let this thing get to the chemical plant. Keep it busy there as long as you can, rookie.
Like that. Oh, fuck. I'm a dumbass. Oh, big oof. I've died twice. Stupid bullshit. Yeah, this looks a lot better. It's just there's some visual effect that's kind of
Keep it busy there as long as you can.
not letting my eyes have a rest. Yeah? Sorry about that, gamers. I need to go talk to. Fuck. No, where's my controller? God damn it. Is this the? Yeah, this is right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that, boys. We need to go talk to my uncle. It was very important. What we got? Oh, I'm alone. I'm alone in this chat. H. Let's see if there's some other voice chats we can join in on. Let's look at the Cybershell server. What we got? Nothing. What about my League server? It's only people playing League that are not chilling out or anything. Damn. Yeah, looks alright. So this look is just all of us now. Alright, I'll get out of this stream chat here. Alright, continue. Turn on the music. I don't know why it's so loud. Maybe I fucked up. Let's play some Blue Drive Monster, buddy.
Almost at the chemical plant. How's the rookie doing with the distraction? So far, so good. But just
Next, We've got to get to the computers
was an
at the
accident.
chemical plant and shut down the Death Egg's weapon system.
Perfect. I've been waiting for my turn to bust some heads.
Alright, let's go, buddies.
The rookie did a great job as a decoy. Time for you to do your thing. We have to capture the chemical plant. If anyone tries to stop you, take them out.
Say no more. They won't know what hit them. I'm heading into the chemical plant now. I'd enjoy this even more if I were okay. I'm in.
The computer room is up ahead. You should be able to shut down the Death Egg's defense system from there.
I think my inputs are kind of delayed. Maybe it's the controller? I don't know.
The rookie did a great job as a decoy. Time for you to do your thing. We have to capture the chemical plant. If anyone tries to stop you, take them out.
Say no more. They won't know what hit them. I'm heading into the chemical plant now. I'd enjoy this even more if I wasn't on a mid. Okay, I'm in.
The computer room is up ahead. You should be able to shut down the Death Egg's defense system from there.
There we go.
I found a way through to the computer room.
All right. Now we can destroy the Death Egg.
There we go. This video is unavailable. Huh? Why is it not available? I think it's a phone thing. Is the stream still running? Yeah, it says it's still live. It's on my channel. Sorry, boys. Hold on, give me a minute. Is it my mobile Discord? Is it my full YouTube? Oh, it might be just YouTube in general. Oh, that's probably not something. Hold on. Peepee Storm. What the fuck is this? Big goof. Yeah, no, I think YouTube's down. Okay. This is not, I'm not comforted by this. Because, like, my shit's not working at all. So I don't know if anything's even actually streaming. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't care. I really don't give a shit right now.
around again. This is really weird. I don't like it at all.
The Death Egg's weapon systems are down. Now's your chance. Move! Hurry! Just destroy the Death Egg and cut off the power supply.
You're making it sound like a walk in the park. This is a death egg.
Don't sweat it. The other Sonic has this under control.
Hey, the defense system's still up. I thought we shut it down.
Probably.
This music's not really fitting to the excitement. I'm not doing it like in the 90s. I'm not doing that shit. These are all good songs, but they don't work very well. Big fuck bumble. Right about now, it's time to rock. Big buck bumble. I don't care if it doesn't
Switched over
fit.
to auxiliary power. Not to worry. Sonic is on the job. He'll find a way through.
We're sticking to the vaporwave. This is awesome.
This is the fix. It's messing with my head.
Just stay calm, and you'll figure out the way forward.
I just want to smash everything and level the place.
Pretty smooth. Don't get too cocky and fall.
Hey, it's Sonic we're talking about here.
Not dealing with that shit. There we go. Epic. Yeah, I think YouTube done broke. I think YouTube broke. How would I have known that was a bottomless pit? Upsetting. In all honesty, this is very upsetting.
All right.
shadow looks so much better.
Alright. We're fighting to get our world back now. Don't stop, don't look back. Just focus on the task at hand no matter what. Let's do this, everyone. Charge!
Hey.
I hope it's not too loud.
Weird. Apparently, my voice couldn't be heard for like near the end of that stream.
Find out where he's at, Sonic.
We'll provide as much cover as we can.